Hello, my friends. How are you? Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Monday. Is it Monday? Is it Monday? It is Monday. My days are discombobulated. Hi. We're here. What's up, guys? How are you this evening? The hot one out there today, that is for darn sure. Let's fix that. That's this. Alright. Got the Italian fried meat. I think that's what Meg gets. Either that or the regular Italian. Pretty sure it's the regular Italian. So, speaking of Meg, I may have to check in on something. Where's my orders? Track shipment. It's supposed to be here Friday? Okay, fine. Okay, fine. We'll do Friday then. We'll do Friday. Fine. That's fine. That's just fine. There we go. Alright. So, how was everybody's day today? Hope you guys are doing well. Zach, Kate, good to see you. Pleasure as always. Thank you guys so much for coming on in. I hope everybody's been doing good on this Monday. This feels like a muggy. Not really muggy, but just a little human. But holding in. We're holding in tonight. Are holding in tonight. But yep, we are still going to be working up on our traffic fixes and everything. We're still working on that, so that's why we're coming back into this. I was thinking of probably doing some more Diablo tomorrow night. I tried last night, but I was so tired and everything, and then the internet crapped out, and I'm like, oh great. So I should have called it right there. I should have called the Diablo stream right after the internet pooped, and it was just like, yep, that's it. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Long day yesterday. Long day yesterday. But yes, we are good to go today. I'm feeling good. You ready to look after Scotty when I go on my trip? Absolutely. Yes, sir. Gotta look after the orange kitty. Gotta look after the little cutie. Did I still have that picture in my favorites? Hang on a second. Favorites. I still do! Oh my god, I still do. Yes! It was from your stream. And, yeah, we're gonna fix this today. It was from your stream. And he was winking while there was a Burger King ad. Right there. Hell yeah. So that's who I'm watching. I'm looking after this little bean. Yeah, we're looking after Scotty. Such a cutie. I gotta go through these photos. Meanwhile, you guys aren't here to look at me looking through my phone. Unless something dire happened. God forbid. Ah. Let me get that there, that there. You know what? We're gonna brighten this up, so we're just gonna... There we go. Now I can see what we're working on. Alright. So, we last left our traffic 22%. The lowest that we had was 13%. So it's improved somewhat. I don't know how, but we're gonna take a deep dive into this. Is this a one-way street? Please tell me it's a one-way street. It's not. Okay, it still yanks all around. Let's take a look at the map. All the way up here. Yeah, it's mostly centralized right over in here, alongside the highways and everything. Right up until this part of the highway. This is the underground highway. So things are looking good right there. It's, well, it could be better. Let's be honest, it could be better. It could be a hell of a lot better. Why are they all just jumping on through right here? What the hell is going on? You guys are jumping through traffic here. Hello? What the frick are we doing? Jesus. They're just like, oh, he's taking a peek through and everything. Let's go ahead and jump through traffic. Scusi. So it's progressively getting worse over there. It is a little bit crummy over back here. But I think over back here, yeah, this looks a heck of a lot better. The reason why it is red over here is because of the volume that it receives. So that's the only reason why it's red right there. Alright, so this is working out pretty darn good. That slip lane's working out nicely. So I'm gonna keep that. Yeah, we're gonna keep the slip lane. We're gonna keep the slip lanes. Because in case these guys need to dip around or whatever. Then going in and out around this way. Let's take a look at this car right here. You are going that way. Okay, that's fine. Follow that truck. That's performing the right way. Though, I think what I'm gonna need to do... Oh shit, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh no. There we go. That's working out better. So we got a little bit of a jam over here. Oh, that is a big jam. That is a big jam. What the hell's going on down here? Okay, so that's all right over back here. And that is affecting near the farmlands and everything. Alright, so that is just to, that's just to get onto the highway here. Goodness gracious. Alright, so we really gotta get a crackdown on that. First things first, I gotta fix this up because Sonic likes to forget about water pipes over in certain places. Yahoo! Which is no surprise to pretty much anybody at all. Meanwhile, there's no demand for... Alright, we're gonna just take care of that. Yeah, we're gonna take care of that. And that looks better from the last time that we saw it, so things are working out good there. That's working good. Alright, so we need to work on trains. And I say this with a passion, because trains are definitely going to be a very good, vital help here. So let's go ahead into our transportation over here. Let's go into trains, shall we? Not much happening with trains. We're going to go right ahead and delete those lines. We're going to delete those lines right there. We're going to pause. We're going to take a look at all of the stations. Now, I honestly would like to keep the metros in. That way everything can work out properly. And that way everything could work out in the way that it should be. So we're going to see. We're going to have probably three intercity points right over here. So this is going to be one of them. This is definitely going to be one of them right over here. Especially when we're conducting business over at the airport. So we're going to work on the airport later. Over here, this is also going to be another access point. I feel like right over here... Yeah, we're gonna probably... Sorry, this is my boss. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did say that I wasn't gonna look at my phone unless it was dire, but my boss is now texting me, so I just want to make sure everything was good. Oh! One second, guys. I'm finding out if I have a job tomorrow or not. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. think I may have to call my boss. I don't know if she's gonna call me here in a second. I'm just hoping she finishes. I forgot to turn off the lights in the back of the van. she's she's messaging me, how do I turn off the lights in the back of the van? And I'm like, you flick them off to the left, and it's like up front and everything. It's like, no, you actually flip the actual lights. I haven't heard anything back, so I don't know if I have a job tomorrow. I'm kidding. Okay. Oh, she's actually responding. Hold on. You can't leave the lights on. You're fired. Oh, shit. What'd you get fired for, Caressa? I left the lights on in the back of the van. Oopsie. Oopsie tootsie. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm gonna have to take care of this real quick. I will be right back. Hang tight. I returned. Guess what? I still have a job!
Hello? Is it me you're looking for?
Oh, goodness. Call me, what's up, buddy? How are you? I think what I'd like to do... I am gonna take care of this. We're gonna remove that for just a moment. Hey. Relax. Relax, you tootsies. Hold on a second. I made a song for your city. Radioactive shrimp from Springfield. I ate mine before they congealed. Yes. Alright, let's see. We need... Are we able to do a... overlook trains here? So I think what we're gonna do... Yeah, we're gonna do a station just like that. Right over here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this over here for just a moment. We're gonna put in a nice park, or actually, you know what would go... Ooh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Something good would go really nice right over here. So I think what we're gonna do with this, since there is a path right over here, we're gonna do a direct pathway. We're gonna do that. And we are going to... There we go. All right. It's not Massachusetts Transit. But we're thinking like it. We're thinking like it. We're thinking like it. How are you, Estelle? Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get these out of the way and everything, because that's starting to look ugly. We're gonna get this out of the way over here. And one thing that I'm definitely noticing over here is, I kind of feel like I would like to make some of these streets right over here, before I click out of anything right there, I kind of feel like I want to make these streets one way or 4 lanes. So from the looks of things, we're going to do the 4 lanes. We're going to do the 4 lanes right here. Of course, I'm going to fix the side ones. Okay, here we go. So right over here, this is where I would probably put a roundabout, but I am probably gonna... Actually, I'm gonna do a nice roundabout right there. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that right here. Yep. Do that. Yeah, these guys are trying to figure out other ways to get out. Up here is where shit's hitting the fan. I'm thinking about making a giant roundabout over here, because I do see those. I do see like elevated roundabouts, and I'm not kidding. I have seen them in practice. I'm gonna give you guys a couple examples. On this screen, you dummy. Come on. Or Grand Theft Auto it, yeah. Yeah, what are you doing today? I'm just gonna Grand Theft Auto my shit. What are you doing? That's denim. Alright, let me show you guys what I'm looking at here. There was one in Boston, I do know that. I just can't remember where exactly. I want to say somewhere along Route 20. I want to say somewhere along Route 20, or was it Route 9? I can't remember, but I do remember that there was one. Whoa, we went way far, didn't we? That there was a couple. That ain't it. That ain't it. I know there's one over in Springfield. Hold on, I know there's one. I had to go underneath the... I had to go underneath the, Was it this one? It was this one! It was this one! Yeah, this is elevated. This is elevated. There's a highway that goes straight through underneath and everything. This is Springfield, Massachusetts. Everything. Tate's being a jerk recently. Also, the Monday before Halloween, I'll be handing out candy dressed as a mermaid. And on Halloween, I'll be wearing my BK uniform while on chef. Nice. Nice. Yes, so there are such things as elevated roundabouts. And that's pretty damn good. Right there. So, yeah, Springfield, Massachusetts. Yes, home of Nuka World. Yeah, I know that there was one near Boston, like... Where the frick was it? I'm gonna go nuts if I don't find it. I mean, I'm not, but I mean, I'm just... Wasn't it up here that I had to... Oh, it was Route 2. That's right. That's right, to Ailwave. That's right. Yeah, that's a good line. That's a very good line right there. I'm gonna go nuts if I'm gonna go nuts just trying to find that. Yeah. Because I remember seeing it at one time. Wasn't 28 down over here? Or was it Route 3? What the heck is 28? Right here. There's 28. There we are. There's another elevated roundabout right there for yous. How about that? Yeah, that's Route 28. That circle right there. Ah, I did not know that. Got to see him today, and he was a little bit sick. Oil market sponsor. Oh, that's a furniture store, not a stop. Durr. Aw, poor guy. Elevated over the freeway. Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. So that's exactly what we saw right over in Springfield and in Boston. Well, what I would like to say Boston, but I mean, still. If you want to be technical, where the fuck is it? If you want to be technical, it would be over in Medford. It's not Boston, it's Medford. Okay, Jesus, sorry. Yeah. So you have Davis Station, which is home to Tufts University. Medford Tufts. Yep. All sorts of good places out here. Yeah, I could go on about Boston all night, but I'm not going to. I don't want to bore you guys. Anyways, so I'm thinking right over here, we can build a big roundabout right over here. So I think that would be very cool. And especially with the train right in the middle here. Ooh! Yeah, now that looks kind of cool. Can do the same thing right over back here as well. So, Galaxy 25 FE looks fugly. Uh-oh. Alright. I am thinking maybe one roundabout right there. Yeah, we're gonna do that. And then what we'll do. Alright, so real talk though. Do we want to create the roundabout first, or do we want to work on the railway? What are we thinking? What do we think we want to do? Because either way, we are fixing this shit. We're fixing the heck out of this. In fact, is there any way we could see where these guys are going? Escape routes. Oh. Traffic routes, that's what I wanted. Holy shit! Well, it's safe to say we got a lot of private vehicles over here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we got shit going all over the place here. Oh gosh. Oh goodness. Actually, is it gonna be worse over here? Yeah, so most of these guys are going over to... some of these guys, public transport and cargo. We're looking at transport and cargo right over here at the intercity bus terminal. So, intercity bus terminal, there is no lines going right on through there, is there? Do we have any bus lines going through there? We do have a bus line. What line is this? This is... yeah, we're gonna get rid of all these lines. All of them. We're gonna get rid of these lines. Delete, 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 delete. Alright. So we have 3 platform station right there. So what I want to do is I'm going to do that. And I'm not going to take care of the Greyhound bus station right there, because I want to be able to see if we have a little hub. We could do like a little hub over here. Bus train tram hub. Multi-level metro hub. The metro hub would look really, really nice. We could probably try that another time. Can cross the median to get tram tracks or continue below ground to use built-in metro stops. Ooh, that sounds nice. That sounds kind of cool. We haven't really explored that, to be perfectly honest. Let's see. Metro Intercity Bus Hub. And I already have a metro right there, so. Alright, so here's one thing that we are going to do. We're not going to do buses right over back here because this is clearly clogging all that up. So what we'll do is we are going to do the buses and stuff on the outer skirts and such, and we're going to use better bus models in order for the routes to get through to where they need. So here is what we are going to do. We're going to do a bus hub. Is that my boss again? No, that is Snapchat. Okay. Okay. I'm thinking probably do. What do you mean slope too steep? No, we're not doing that there. Alright. So let me take a peek here. We could do bus stations. We'll do like a little bus station. I think I would like. As I'm taking a look at this. Yeah, you know. This might be able to work. Right over across the street. Alright, this is the Metro Intercity. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna do that right there. So what I will do is I'm gonna go right into here. I am gonna route this. So there's so I'm gonna route you over to here. Get rid of use. No, we are not gonna get rid of that. There we are. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Alright, so now we're going to have Intercity Metro Transit Hub. That way they can go from the trains over to the subway or up onto the subway platforms right above the train station. So, perfect, cool beans. I think that is actually a pretty good idea right there. I mean, there's that. One second. I gotta turn down this music. Can you guys hear me okay over the music? Double check a couple I'm kind of curious. I am kind of curious. Hang on. Can that be rerouted up to here? No. That's a sharp freaking turn right there. Hang on. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Ah! Now, does that make it even better to happen? Let's see. Whoa, hold on. It's only... It's only stopping right there. It is doable, but I'm not going to place that at risk, so we are not going to do that. Okay, so here's the deal. Let's see how this works for now, and go from there. Let's see how that works from now, and we'll take it from there. All right? If need be, if this starts clogging up with a shitload of traffic and everything, what we will do... Oh, it is going to probably clog up with a crap load of traffic. Damn it. There is... Alright, so at the same time, here's what we're going to need to do. Here's what we're doing. Yeah, we're doing this. Alright. So, let's go into row ads. This is what's... Let's bring this out just a little bit more. That out just a little bit more. That out just a little bit more. And that out just a little bit more. that'll work there, that'll work there. Why won't it work there? Yeah, we're fixing that. Oh, come on. I think we faded out. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Hand is itchy tonight. Okay. Trains. Ah, yes, I forgot about that train line. All right. As shitty as that looks, really. It's not a circle! Oh my god. Alright, fine. I'll fix it. God. I can already see it coming. It's not a circle! Oh, shit. Control Z. Alright. What I was meaning to do was this. Do this as a 4-laner. Up until there. Actually, since this is a main road, I know, you guys don't like that. right there. Right over here, we'll do like a small as hell intersection right there. Is that affecting anything right there? No, it's not! Yay! Cool. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna put a shitload of trees right over here, too. Alright, so right over here, we're gonna do the same exact thing. Same exact thing. I think what I'd like to do I may have to redo this subway line, but hold on. Yep. Power lines are driving me nuts. Okay, we'll work on it. We'll work around it. Okay. So, let's see. Actually, whoa, hello. That's not what it... God damn it. Yes. Yes. Uh-huh. Whoops, I forgot Prop and Tree Anarchy was on. Hold on one second. You're probably wondering why we have trees right through the ground. Well, not anymore. Not anymore. What are you talking about? What trees? What trees? What do you mean? What do you mean? Everything's under control. We got this under control, everybody. Alright. Ah, fuck it. I don't mind. Fixing that a little bit later. There we go. Go Is it all? Oh god, that looks... Concentration mode is hitting. I think what I could do is like a little... What do we got over here? What can we do? Something like a trumpet interchange. Yeah. Some tells me like a trumpet interchange would probably do good right over back here. So... That's good. That's good. I have an idea. I'm just trying to execute it. And of course, it's going to be a little bit tricky to do on a sloped road. I need this. No shit. I would think somewhere right there. Switch that up right there. Alright. Yes, thank you. There we go. That looks a little bit better. But if they want to go off the highway and around, oh my god, this is so fucking difficult. What do we think? Should we do a above circle, a underground circle? What are we thinking? Because now I'm thinking underground circle, but I don't think it may be possible with the elevation and everything. So let's see. Because my friends, we have a short-load of traffic and we need to try to fix this. Like, holy jeez, guys. Where the heck is my charging cord? There it is. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Let's see. Let's try this for now. That might be able to work for this, but let's see. We gotta go down to the main root cause. And I think that would be this down here. Let's try getting rid of this for just a moment. Let's try that. And if need be, what we could do for pedestrians or whatever, we can put a bridge right over. That's fine, but I want to be able to get cars over that way too. So like, what's this? Ferry depot, ferry pier, medical helicopter, fire helicopter. All right. So we need to be able to get these guys in and out. I think a train. Let's see what kind of options we have for hubs, for train hubs. Train and metro hub, that would be great. But a what do we think about trams? What do we think about trams going up along the main avenues? What do we think about trams? Talk to me, guys. What do we think about that? I think that would be a brilliant idea. Do we want to try? Whoops. Trammy. Yeah, we'll do like a good light rail alongside over here. Yeah, in fact, I think that's what we may do. Yeah, let's see. What do we got here? 6-lane road with median train tracks. You know what? We'll do that. Right there. Oh, is it because of this? What is going on over here? Just for 2 seconds, we're gonna place you. You know what? I'm gonna place the Walmart in the middle of frickin' nowhere. Why? Because it's able to work there. So where the heck are we? That's not it. Ah, here we are. Here we are, just for 2 seconds. Okay, we'll do that there. I think. Yeah. Did we have transit over here? Let's see. Yes, we do. So this area is good with transit right now. So what we're gonna do. I think what I'm gonna do, since these guys can't cross right over here and they don't want to really go around, here's what we'll do. We're gonna do this. There we go. Yeah, right in between the trees and everything. So, what the heck? Let's put it in. Was gonna do a small park right along back here, but I don't think that's gonna happen now, is it? What do we got over here? First choice emergency room. 50 patients, ambulances in use. Five ambulances. Okay, you know what? That is going to work out right over here. Do that. That gives me an idea as to what I can accommodate here. So what I'll do, there we go. Yeah, that'll look a little bit better right there. Excellent. And I say, do we want to do a tram track? What was a tram track over here? Yeah, that would be able to work. All right, let's do that right there. which will be fine because this is this a tram. Oops. What we'll do right over here. There we go. Yeah, I think right over back here, do probably another tram loop. We're gonna need a tram depot. I think that's probably gonna have to happen where the Walmart was. Much as I hate to say that. Actually, what do we got over here? Offices, businesses. Okay, we can. Or. Worry about tram lines here in a minute. Let's get back to fixing up the main roadways. we go. And now... Oh, that looks kind of cool, actually. It does kind of look cool. There we go. I don't know about a tram over to the airport. What are we thinking? What do we think? The airport's the last piece right there, so that's the last bit that I want to worry about. I'm gonna let you guys think on that for a minute. I gotta take care of a couple things real quick. Alright, I needed brain food. I needed brain food. So, alright. Okay. Turn my alarms on. Alright. Okay. So I'm thinking maybe hold off on the tram to the airport and such. Maybe hold off on that for a moment. So let's do... There we go. One in, one out there. Nice. Cool. I think that's gonna be able to work. Let's just get this all patched up. There we are. Where did I place our Walmart? Nope, that ain't it. There we go. There we go. Now we got the Walmart back. Oh my god, I forgot Ramen Avenue. I forgot Ramen Avenue. Oh, now I gotta get up again. Alright, I suppose I can grab a fresh water. Thank you, Ramosa. Water's gonna do that for me. How are you, Ramosa? Good to see you, man. Welcome on in. You're really good today? That's good. Glad to hear it. I'm doing alright. Doing alright. Had a little wake-up call, but it wasn't really severe. That was earlier this morning. We had a little accident earlier this morning, but everything was all fixed up. Everything was fine. Figured out. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and shift these points. Alright. Loop it right around. There's one tram right there. forgot to connect that. Whoopsie. Yeah, this one's gonna be a long one. Alright, there's some trams. I think what we'll do is I'll do another line going up and around the other way, just in case. There we go. Cool. That's all set there. That's all set there. All right. Let's see. For more rural areas, like the farmlands and everything, like right back here, I would probably do buses. That's just me personally. There's that. There's that. I think this whole thing should be like a we need to finish up the railroads over here. Okay, one second. Let's go right ahead and take care of that. Actually, yeah, we'll do a... Four-lane to two. What? Only now do I see the barriers in the right sides. Right there. Only to discover it was right there in front of me the whole time. So... It was right in front of me the entire time. But, on the other hand, there is still, actually, if I curve just a little bit. Yeah, that would look fine. That would be fine. Yeah. I'm in deep thought right now. Okay, so that connects right over to there. Can we do a train station over back here? I'm gonna say yes, we can. That's what we can do. Something like that. Right there. I think I might have an idea. Yes! There we go. Nice. Look at that. We'll get some rail connections going on over here, and we'll call that our central hub right there. And the central hub being represented by the amazing South Station. Yeah, how about that? Elsa with the stretch. Yo, Elsa! What is up? How are you? And a posture check. Of course. Hi. Now that I look at this, that looks a little too, like a little too much right there.
Do you or do you not feel bonita?
Do I or do I not feel bonita? What? Do I or do I not feel bonita? I am lost. Actually, no, yeah. What we were doing the first time was the right way. As I look at it. Yeah, we were doing it right. We were doing it right. Yeah, 100%. And what we could do is we could do like an express lane through. Oh, come on. Don't bug. It's saving. It's saving. There we go. Phew. I was gonna be so mad if it bugged. Just as we were getting good over here. I would have been so mad. I want to try something here. Hang on. Jesus Christ, where did you go? It can work! I'll be damned. Is smart. No, that wasn't a tram. That was a train line right there. But speaking of trams, now that you say trams, we did get the tram line set and everything. I have yet to actually hit play and let this freaking go. But here is what I am going to do. Do that right there. Uh-huh. And then we can also do... that. Did I put stops over here? I did put stops over here. Alright, so that one can be yellowish. Actually, we're gonna go with a nice purple. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the MBTA commuter rails, because that's gonna come in handy. And then we'll do the opposite way around. Maybe even put in a stop over here. Yeah. Or actually, you know what? Let's put in a stop over here first. Let me try something here. There we go. Alright, let's try this. Where the fuck am I going? Where the hell am I going? Way over here. What? Ah! I see. Okay, there we go. If they want to catch the next train. Yeah, let's do that. Right back there. Right back there. Right on back. Is that. Okay. So now we have. Ooh, excuse me. Bridgewater MBTA station. Worcester Union Station. Actually, what does this look like? To be perfectly honest, what does that look like? Oh. Interesting. Okay, that's out of the way. Alright, yeah, that one stays. Yeah, this could be used as a bypass. Yeah, that fits right in, right there. Okay. So, let's see. Can we expand? Can we expand this line to? We can. Excellent. I gotta fix that station here in just a minute. Where are we? Thank you. Alright, let's see what this does. Let's see. Trams are coming to the city! Yay! And here they are. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna color code these. Alright, what do we want to color code? Let's color code one green, color code one orange, do like a pink there, do yellow there, do a good purple. That we're gonna do BTA. Now onto the subways. Oh goodness. We've got a lot of people taking the subways. Okay, so we're gonna do 450 there. 360 there. Popcorn Express is fine. There, 450 there, 450 there. 10 there. Let's get you at least 3 vehicles right there. Cool. Metro line, 2 vehicles, 8 stops, and 100. We could do better than that. And there's people already waiting, so we gotta do subway train. We're doing that. We gotta get these people going. We gotta get them going. Alright. What's that? Yeah, we're fixing that. Why is it giving me some weird readings? Let's see, we're gonna do... Actually, let's do that. Do 360 there. Good, good, good. I want to see this here. Hang on. Is that gonna flip? Hang on. These guys need a bigger one. So I'm going to say ROJ, Railroads Japan. Subway trains there. Short line 2. Getting a heck of a lot of people over here, so we're gonna go for the high. Or the, you know what, we'll do the railroad to Japan there. Do the regular 360. Hi, Lily. How are you? Sorry if it seemed like I wasn't paying attention to you for a couple minutes. I apologize. Concentration mode, my friend. How was your evening? Yeah, that's fixed. Just got done playing Animal Crossing. I thought I saw something about you playing Animal Crossing. How did that go? I'm gonna switch this up to a high ROJ. To 14. Okay. Good on that, good on that.